This episode is sponsored by SmartVestor. Connect with an investing pro for free at RamseySolutions.com/invest. You're listening to Ramsey Everyday Millionaires, where we talk investing, retirement, building wealth, and outrageous generosity.
Stacy is with us in Canada. Hi, Stacy. Welcome to the Ramsey Show.
Hi. Thank you so much for this amazing opportunity to get your advice.
Well, thank you. How can we help?
My husband and my family, we live on a farm, and we pay really cheap rent where we are because we help out on the ranch. So that's a good situation there. So we ended up buying a waterfront lake home to leave for a legacy for our kids when they grow up. So we do have that paid off now. So I guess technically we're done baby step 7. So now we're looking at buying a house instead of staying on this ranch forever. So I guess the question is, what order should we do this? Should we buy a house? It would be about $900,000 we'd have to save for. Or should we just go ahead and save a quick down payment on a smaller house in town that we could rent out and it would pay the mortgage while we save for our bigger purchase house? What would you do?
What happened to living on the ranch for reduced rent?
Oh, we're going to do this as long as possible. So we would consider buying a country expensive home and renting that out. It would never cover the mortgage, but we just don't know how long.
Why would you need to do that?
I
mean, why do you need to buy something?
I guess so our money grows. We feel like that's the way we should do it, as opposed to just saving it in a savings account.
Okay. No, I would not buy a rental property with debt.
We don't have any debt. We're
No,
done
you'd be buying
our
a rental property with debt, and I would not do that.
Because we don't want it.
I would not do that. If you want to, if you want to invest in good mutual funds, you can do that. And then when you're ready to purchase a home someday, you'll have a big pile of money in your mutual funds. That might be okay.
Okay.
And that's not a savings account. No, I would not park it in a savings account. I don't want $1 million in a savings account, but you don't have $1 million. But what's the lake house worth?
$460, or I think $518 this year.
Okay. And you don't rent it out, do you?
No, it's too rustic.
Yeah. Okay. Rustic $400,000. We got.
I was thinking the same thing.
We got a lot of. Yeah. Okay. No. Do not go buy a rental property with debt, which is in essence everything you asked. Every question you asked, every way you asked it involved buying a rental property with debt. You're not going to move off the ranch. You're going to stay in the cheap rent now. And whatever you were going to buy, you were going to have a mortgage. And whatever you were going to buy, you were going to rent. And so whether it was large or small or 900 or whatever it was, it didn't matter. It's all involved. No, I would not go into debt. No, absolutely not. I would invest in good mutual funds. If you want to buy some investment property, save up and pay cash for it.
Okay.
But don't buy don't buy an investment property that you think you're going to live in 20 years from now, because you won't. The chances of you moving in that house 20 years from now is precisely zero.
That's actually a good point that we hadn't really thought of. We were thinking of picking something out we would like, but yeah, that's a really good point.
Yeah, your life is going to change. Your dreams are going to change. The dishwasher is going to change. Technology is going to change. You're not going to move in that house in 20 years.
I was wondering where the 900.
No, that was the home she wanted to live in someday.
Got you.
That was the future, the 20 year from, or whatever, however number of years we stay on the ranch. I don't know. But yeah. It took me a minute to kind of unwind all that. You've done a really good job. Everything you pay cash for, you've got the, basically the parsonage on the ranch, so to speak, where you're living there virtually free, and you've been piling up money. You've done really, really, really good. And then you got the real estate itch. I guess you got on TikTok or something and got the real estate itch. So no, don't go into that stuff. I mean, I love real estate, but I love paid for real estate. And that's what I would tell you to do.
Thanks for tuning in to Ramsey Everyday Millionaires. To learn more about how to plan for retirement, visit RamseySolutions.com/retire or click the link in the show notes. Ramsey Solutions is a paid non-client promoter of participating pros. Learn more at RamseySolutions.com/SmartVestor.